Okay, doing number 9. Number 9 says find the measure of angle C. Now, I said to you that you use, this is not a right triangle. So you use the law of sines or law of cosines to find this. There is no right angle, although this could appear to be a 90-degree angle, but law of sines and law of cosines will work for anything. So when we have side, 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 or side, angle, side, that's when you have to use the law of cosines. Everything else, use the law of sines. Now, I've got two sides and an angle. The angle is not in between. It's not angle B. It's outside of those two sides. So this is a side, side angle. Some of you other people might want to write it the other way. I'm not going to write it the other way. I'm going to have it as side, side angle, so I use the law of sines. Law of sines. Sorry for kind of scribbling that. You almost can't see my law of sines. Law of sines is A over the sine of big A equals B over the sine of big B equals C over the sine of big C. This side is little a because it's opposite angle A. This side is C because it's opposite big C. This is angle A right here. So if I put in what I know 23 is A. I know the sine of angle A is 73 degrees equals B over sine B equals, and I don't know B or sine, I don't know B or angle B, little b or angle B that is. I know C is 5 and sine of C. Well, I'm looking for angle C right here. It says find the measure of angle C. I don't even need this. Later on you'll have to do that, but just setting up this proportion, this fraction is equal to this fraction, cross multiply it. So we've got 23 times the sine of C, maybe I put parentheses around there instead of that multiplication dot, equals the sine of 73 degrees times 5. I'll try and write this sine a little bit better. This is the sine. Now I want to get sine of C all by itself, so I have to divide both sides by 23. 23. Now that's going to give me the sine out here. But now I want just angle C. So think about this. I have to take the arc sine of both sides. So out here in front of this whole thing, I want to take the arc sine. Okay, arc sine will wipe out this sine. So in your calculator, you're going to take sine of 73 times 5 divided by 23 and then take the arc sine of it, or maybe you guys put it all in, starting that whole thing out. This calculator, I can't really do that. I have to, this is an old type calculator that works like the one that I use. So however you do it on your calculator, if you're used to it, this is reverse Polish notation calculator, so I have to hit the angle first, then hit sine times 5 equals divided by 23 equals, divided by 23, that I saw that wasn't divided by 23, I saw that was divided by 2, so I'm going to do it all over. Starting over, sine of 73 degrees, that's right, times 5 equals divided by 23, 2, 3 equals, take the arc sine of that, 11.99. So this is rounded to the nearest tenth. It's going to be 12. So angle C equals 12 degrees. Number 10, angle A. Once again, this is a side-side angle, so we're going to use the law of sines. This is little a, this is little b, this is big B. So when I set this up, little a is 13 over sine of A. I'm just using this as my template for over here. Little a is 13 over the sine of A, which is what I'm looking for. And then equals little b, that's 23 over the sine of 66 degrees. I don't even have to write this third one because it's got everything that I want right here. I'm looking for this. I have this, I have this, I have this. Cross multiply. So you got 13 times the sine of 66 degrees equals the other cross product, the sine of A times 23. Divide both sides by 23 so as to get the sine of A all by itself. But I don't want the sine of A, I want the angle A, so I have to take the arc sine of this side. So I have to take the arc sine of this side. That's the arc sine of all that stuff after I'm done doing that. Arc sine will wipe out sine. Angle A is the arc sine of 13 times sine of 66 degrees divided by 23. Doing that in here, clearing what I had before. Let's see, 13 times 66 sine divided by 23 equals, and then take the arc sine afterwards, inverse sine, not hyperbolic sine, I want the inverse sine, 31.08, so to the nearest tenth of a degree, that's 31.1, 31 1 degrees, that's angle A.